our journey into the silent giant's territory begins.
The giant sloth has no warning before the harpy eagle strikes. The eagle hits the sloth with explosive force.
A pod of pink river dolphins hunts cooperatively, their echolocation echoing off the submerged trees.
At 850 pounds, the tapir fears little parrot. The cat uses its superior agility, circling the reptile. The caiman snaps its powerful jaws. The snake strikes with shocking speed, a massive body slam that sends the caiman sprawling. The confusion is over. The message is clear. This is the silent giant's territory, and no other predator challenges its supremacy.
The massive shed skin is evidence of the silent giant's growth. Recognizing the danger, the family immediately retreats upstream.
The dominant male offers ripe fruits. This unusual interaction suggests intelligence and gratitude, revealing
The standoff demonstrates the power of unity against even the most skilled solitary hunter. Cooperation ensures survival. Movement in the water catches its attention. A giant river turtle surfaces briefly before slipping back beneath. After prolonged effort, the jaguar manages to guide the turtle to a riverbank.
In the dim interior, the anaconda begins a slow, deliberate feeding process.
Silent giant claims prime territory. From the depths of the Oxbow Lake, the anaconda surfaces. Its
The ancient ceiba tree, rising 180 feet tall, explodes with white flowers. Each bloom
Beneath the forest floor, an extensive burrow system houses the giant armadillo. Tunnels spanning 50 feet, and
After dark, the giant armadillo emerges from its fortress to forage. Its diet silent giant anaconda must leave its expansive Oxbow Lake as water levels drop too low for comfort. The snake begins a migration. The cat's hunting instincts are fully engaged. An apex predator stalking another apex predator is rare and dangerous. The silent giant's flickering tongue tastes the air. detecting the jaguar's scent. The snake understands it's being hunted. As the anaconda passes below, the jaguar launches downward. All 360 neckled claws drop.
In the dim light filtering through the Amazon jungle canopy, the anaconda begins a slow, deliberate withdrawal toward.
The Marish Palm Swamp becomes gathering ground for multiple giant anaconda females releasing pheromones. Males from miles away 50 baby anacondas emerge fully independent. These are the silent giant's offspring.
The juvenile green anaconda actively seeks appropriate prey. It locates a group of large tadpoles in shallow water.
3 years later, the juvenile has become formidable.
The anaconda's arrival changes everything. Other predators retreat instinctively, creating space.
The snake you are looking for, it is massive. It rules this area.
I know the reports are compelling, but still.
My God, look at that.
40 feet. I can hardly believe the data.
The circumference alone is massive. This changes everything.
Look here. Fresh tracks in the mud.
It's enormous. Check the film.
Wait, movement, 17 meters, moving fast. 3 weeks gone. We have the skin, but no contact.
It's too clever for us, Doctor.
It knows we are here. We must leave now.
Now 5 years old and measuring 24 feet long, this male anaconda has become a significant predator in its own right. Each predator fills a specific niche, and altogether they create a functioning system perfected over millions of years. As the dry season approaches and water levels decline, predators concentrate toward permanent sources.
The legend continues with a new dominant male, the younger anaconda, offspring of the silent giant.
At approximately 14 years old, the silent giant is elderly for an anaconda. The snake is still massive, but its movements are slower.
Amazon jungle, the ecosystem's eternal cycle continues. As another wet season approaches, the jungle prepares for transformation once.
Unbelievable. Specimen AM001, still surviving after all this time. It's massive.
The young dominant male establishes mating dominance. The new dominant anaconda, now 8 years old and 32 feet long, has a
6 months after breeding, the first of the season's offspring emerge in the palm swamp.
We'll start at the Oxbow Lake, then check the Palm Swamp.
Agreed. Stick to the wildlife corridors.
Every legend lives inside something much larger.
A pod of pink river dolphins surfaces then slips below again.
The scene highlights a simple truth. Apex species need vast, uninterrupted space.
Look at the spikes right there.
It's definitely large, and it's close.
The ecosystem runs like a quiet city. Invisible rules, respectful spacing, no unnecessary conflict.
Corridors are lifelines. Break them, and even legends lose their world.
There are quiet zones near that bend where the fish disappear, and you will notice the birds avoid this area after sunset.
Status check.
Infrared active, full battery. Timestamp synced, ready to secure.
This is how a future legend begins. Small choices repeated perfectly.
Giants survive because the tiny systems beneath them keep the forest alive. The jaguar is no longer seen clearly, only softened paw prints in mud. A new generation.
Moving with unusual confidence, this juvenile anaconda is bigger than average for its age.
The giant survives now by wisdom, choosing safe places, using minimal energy, and perfect timing.
Weeks of rain swell the river network. Channels widen, Oxbows reconnect, and flooded forests become underwater highways.
These are the nesting areas we identified. We need to ensure monitoring is low impact.
Yes, and this corridor needs stronger enforcement.
As water contracts, animals will concentrate again. The Amazon repeats its story with new faces.
When one life slows, another rises. The Amazon doesn't end stories.
AM001 confirmed multiple times this season. Large juvenile signatures increasing.
As smaller channels slow, animals begin using the main river more often. Trails appear clearer along the bank.
The young dominant shifts into the swamp's deepest pocket, patrolling in wide circles.
AM001 remains in the deep channel, surfacing briefly to test the air, then sinking again.
The boundary holds strong here. We ensure it is respected.
Agreed. This marker solidifies our shared commitment.
The Amazon doesn't keep one king forever. It prepares the next quietly.
The silent giant's story isn't a single life. It's an ecosystem that can still produce giants, if protected.